Well, hello and welcome back to our favorite Folktail Beavers here in Meandering Ways. Last episode, we got this new water reservoir kind of lock system built in. Now, you can see it's pretty sizable up here. Not very deep at the top, except in the main channel. We've got a deeper one here, which will feed the water needs of the colony. Well, actually, not all the water needs, because we do have these three pumps here. And yes, they are the upgraded pumps, as you can see here, the large water pump, requiring 3 beavers each. And you notice, I don't have enough beavers for this. Now, in fairness, we are full of water at this point. Are we actually full? Not quite full. Almost full of water. I am going to pause 2 of them, just because I could use those beavers elsewhere, including maybe getting... Okay, I have 2 beavers now working here in the inventor's huts. That is good. Oh, do I have 3? 4? Oh, no, I have 3. I have 3 working in the inventor's hut. But, yeah, these are actually going to move because I have plans. I have big plans. In fact, let me show you those plans. Well, let me tell you what those plans are going to be about. And that is, if you recall, last episode probably mentioned the fact that really have a lot of free jobs. Now, it only shows 1 vacancy, but look at all our paused industry, basically. Paused inventor's hut, builder's hut, hauling post is only half full. 2 of these are paused, and I'm sure I've got other things paused around the map. And that's really going to hinder our growth. Now, thanks to these guys, we should have plenty of water, and I'm feeling confident about our food source, but I think we'll add 1 more today. But let me show you. You can kind of see it over here. Well, not quite. Like, what'd you do over here, Sargon? Yeah, I laid out a plan. This, I think, is going to be our new home district, at least for now. These represent campfires, because you can't put campfires on top. And I don't have to worry about this being built upon, because, well, the beavers no get here, so that is fine. But you can see it's a pretty sizable space. So if I was to go here, oh, I love this. Look at this new update. You can see how long that is. That is 11. Okay, and if I come here from this edge, 11 by 13, perfect sizing. Okay, so I need 11 by 13 size. And if I come over here, I don't really have that. In fact, I probably want to plunk it, I think, centering here. I got a path running this way, which, if you notice, each way, like, hang on, you kind of see here, like, that's designed to have a path, well, kind of run through it. Not quite, as you can tell, because, well, they're going to hit it. But here, they can come straight through, which, I think is what I'm going to do. So this guy is going to move. This is all going to go the way of the dodo. So is this. So why don't we start by moving what we need to move, and that would be the inventor's huts. And I think for now, why don't we tuck them out of the way up here? I think this is a nice little spot. Science, inventor's huts. Let's just make sure we've got nice, easy build time here. So we can get 6 of those built up here. Run Mr. Path. Now, I think I'm going to get more builders on the go. Let's reduce the number of haulers. That's all full up. That is good news-ish. So that's fine. What else am I going to have to move? This warehouse is kind of not in a good spot. So why don't I put another storage? Now, should I unlock a large warehouse? 80 planks. I have 184 planks. I'm not going to do it yet. I want to. I trust me. I really want to. But for 15 logs that I'm just probably going to move stuff around in, let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about wasting. So I'm going to put in my carrots. I'm going to prioritize that. Beavers can build this tonight. Well, I guess come morning, that'll be fine. Even here. And actually, look at this. Look at all of this greening. That's another great thing with this up here. I've gained access to green land over here as well. Why don't we take advantage of that too? Okay. Oh, you can see water fluctuating. These open? Are these all open? Yeah, 2-6. Oh, you can see we've gained some land back up here. Okay, that's fine. Let's gain some land because we don't have enough to build. I'm gonna put some staircases over here, allow them to connect. In fact, I am going to disconnect this pathing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just come up here. We're going to remove this, remove all of that, gain some resources back, and just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to put a staircase right here as well. That'll be a 2 high priority because, oh, wow, they already got those ones built. Amazing, amazing. And since I can't afford, I can't really afford it. Well, it is free. I'm going to put a little lumberjack flag here. What I can't afford is not to get some free wood. Who doesn't like some free wood? Okay, there we go. That is done. Wow, those are already built. Holy samosies. Okay, I guess these beavers were really bored. So let's clean up this. This can go away. In fact, I'm going to have to move these as well. So I need to find a nice little spot to tuck those guys away. Do I put them up here? That's a very good question. You know what I'm also going to do too? I'm going to make sure this guy is paused. I'm going to move, I think, these forest areas and maybe reclaim this as a food area because I do have this area up here. Yeah, let's do that. And I have plenty of wood. Like, I have all of these oak trees over here, so I don't really desperately need those. And same thing, I'm getting a bunch of pine up here, so why don't we come in and just mark these all for cutting as well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's clean things up here. Oh, empty. Empty. Wow. Gonna have a lot of carrots. Amazing balls. Okay. Oh yeah. I got distracted by a beaver. I mean a squirrel. Squirrely beaver. I need to find a spot for the hauling post and builders' huts. Maybe... No, I can't squeeze it in there. I guess I could pop them up here. Don't really want them far from where things are going. But you know what? These I don't mind wasting. What is this? Oh, there's a bit of plank wastage. You get half those back. Not worry about the logs. But I think we'll get enough use out of these up here. At least in the short term. Let's do that. We'll run that. And there we go. Those can get built. Oh, let's also deprioritize 3 of these. Super low priority. 1 as 2 low priority. And 1 as a 2 high priority. So 2 high, normal, 2 low, super low priority. Okay, so that means if they're bored, they can go here. This I'm going to mark as a 2 high priority. I can now remove these guys. Good. Oh yeah, medical beds. Let's remove the medical beds. Where could I find? Well, these guys are probably super cheap as well in the sense of what they cost. 1 plank. Actually, I wonder if I get a plank back or not. You know what? For now, no. I want to save space up here. I'm gonna just put those guys up here. Now this I can afford to get rid of. Are you almost empty? Not quite. Come on. Empty. Get rid of all of this. Ooh, I should move the water barrels. I am going to set these little guys to empty. Not that I think it matters. I think I can pick them up, no problem. But these are going to be in the way for sure. As might this. Shameful. Shameful. Have to think of a better area for all this. Okay. Well, for now, why don't we place storage right here. Set that to planks. I'll set that to empty. Yeah, they're going to go take those pretty quick. Now, in fact, let's make that even quicker by putting a little shortcut there. Connectivity. Who knew it was a good thing? And you know what? Water. Why don't we come up here and build, let's say a large tank. Can I actually build that? 600 signs. I can afford it. 80 planks. I've got the planks. 60 gears. I don't have the gears. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Let's just build another medium tank then. Let's place it up here. Set this to water. Get that built. Get it to accept. Get this one to start emptying as well. Yeah, everything might have to move a little bit. But I'm hoping it won't have to. Oh. I don't have dynamite. I was like, if I had dynamite, it goes stair all the way down. That would be nice to get. But we need beavers. I need worker beavers. Otherwise, things will go nowhere too fast. Okay, that's all being chopped down. Okay. Max capacity. I do want to basically double the amount of beavers we have. And I just need to... You know what? I want to have enough water for droughts. Let's put 2 up here. Build these. And I think as soon as these guys are done and everything's filled up, we can then move on with the home building plan. 1 gone, 2 gone, 15 gears to be reclaimed. Now, I should point out, I did come over here and, well, let's say turn 2 of these on. That is a lie. Only 1 is operating. I did pause these guys. So we are going to get some gears. This guy, almost done cleaning up those trees over there. Good. Although probably not the most important of jobs. This can be cleaned up. And now I can make a bunch of beavers homeless. Yeah, that's going to be a super good thing. All right, let's pause. We're going to have to do it. We're going to just clean things up. Those can go. This has to go. I am going to leave this path where it is at. Going to clean up the remaining parts of the path just so I have complete freedom. This can run through here. Now, if we recall, this is 11 by 13, so I think I'm going to have it coming this way. Now, if this can be the outside, that would be 1 deba, so that if I go... Oh, it's not going to do it this way. 3, 4, 5. 3. Oh, there it is. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that means this becomes potentially the new center. But I have more room. You know what? I think we can move up. We should be fine. Might regret this just a little. But if I come... What was the plan? What was the plan? I have... Here, they're going to have to come around. That is right. Right as rain. So I'm going to remove the path here. Oop. It's going to run through here. I am going to put in a campfire. Campfire. And the plan was 2 away, right? Let's double check that. Come up here to my little... Yeah, you can see 2 away, 1 away here. Now, the trick I'm going to have to just be mindful of is where I place the doors. Because even here, yeah, I'm going to change this. These guys are going to get a little closer than they would like. And then I can come in and do top, top. Come around. And just flip, flip. It's easy to build when it's like this. And then come here. You can see where one door is. In fact, you know what? No, that's fine. That's fine. The way these guys are going to be placed, they're in, I believe they'll be fine. They should be fine. What could go wrong? Leave a opening. Might as well put these guys on top. And Bob is your uncle. Boom. Nice. And now what I need to do, let's do this while I have super simple. Ooh, maybe I move. You know what? I'm going to move these doors. And that's simply so they're not touching each other. And by that, I mean, yeah, it gives me a little more path. See, these guys can share. Same thing over here. Let's come over here. See, got to be agile with these things. Boom, boom. You'd be like, well, why not here? Okay, you'll see in a second. You can probably already guess what's going to go happen there. And around. I'm going to run here. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should. You know what? All that change might not have mattered because I am going to, not want to delete that. What I'm going to do, remove the pathing here because along here I can easily put some decorations. Yeah, I think that's the way. That is the way. Run that along. And here, I'm going to put platforms. Now, there is going to be a change because that makes no sense. What's going to make sense is this one's got to go, so does this one. Oh, you know what? I have to change back to my original plan. Because what's important here is there's a staircase coming up. Yep. There was a method to my madness, and I was mad to think I could change my method because there was some madness to it. So I have to go fix all those paths. This can come up here, around here. Nice. So everything is this in kind of central little commune, which I think is going to be pretty good. Oh, you know what? I might even switch these guys. Yeah, because if I want to go up a level, I'm going to have the ability to get up a level. So that means these need to go, as do these two. And yeah, flip so the doors are here. So if needed, and it's going to be needed, might as well, gonna have to think about maybe a better way up. Okay, you know what? For now, that is good. But what isn't good is we don't have a district center. So let's come in and, well, let's put in a district center. Where's a good... Some ways it'd be nice to put them right here, which I could do. You know, can he actually go there? The answer is no, because that windmill no high enough. But I could fix that. I could fix that. Because it's that... No, it's not even high enough there. least I don't think so. Let me remove said pathing. I don't think it's high enough. Oh, it would be high enough. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Why not? Gonna have to remove this guy. Come in. Vertical power shaft, and then a windmill on top. And that is going to allow... Oh, you know what's tempting? Hang on. Can I put you here? The answer is yes. Put a regular power shaft back there. So let's remove some of this, and now we can come back in, put in our district center. Boom. They might have a hard time building that. So we're going to pause this so that can get built behind. But now connect. I can come in as well and connect here. Come along and maybe connect here. It's all connected. Well, most of it's connected. All right, so start building, guys. Let's high prioritize district builders. Come in and start connecting up the other pass. This. Oh, that would have been... Oh, it's not actually a... almost good. We might think about changing this again, but whatever's. That's getting built. Okay, I need to give them access. Oh, you know what? I forgot. Let's undo you. I didn't get all the way around. There we go. All right, go. Build that again, please, because I like changing my mind, apparently. Can run along. There we go. Where are you facing? Do I need to fix you? Yeah, I'm going to fix you. Big waste. Big waste of resources. Thank goodness we have plenty of logs at this point. Boom, boom. And now I can come up. Run along here for now. And okay, that's just because there's nobody there. 23 homeless beavers. Don't worry, my friends. Don't worry, my friends. You will soon have a nice quality home. Even sooner if I even just connect some up like this. Run you along. Clean up the path. There we go. That should make some beavers happy very, very soon. So let's just get these built up, and we can start thinking about continuing our expansion. Well, the drought is over, and we are back to our wet season, which is a good thing because we're going to get some free power here momentarily, which that's going to be lovely. Now, it's going to take us a bit before these baby beavers grow up. Oh, by the way, I added roofs to all of these and apparently missed some pathing. So this is going to completely accelerate. We're almost tripling the size of our colony, which could be extremely dangerous. Extremely. But it'll take a bit of time. So we'll have some time to adapt, including getting some more food grown. And, oh, I was going to show you. The water had come down here, I think down to one tile. And this doesn't green, so have to be mindful of that. Got water here, plenty of water. Pretty much no gears. Ay caramba. I'm gonna have to. Oh, this doesn't help. Can I even get back? No, I can't get back there. Okay, hang on. Remove you. We will get this built. This is part of our problem. High priority, guys. Get this done, please. Do I have... I just need logs and planks. Do I have... Yes, I've got all those things. I'm like, why is my production not going too well? That would be the reason why. And good. So we can get this going. high priority. Get beavers working here. That's going to be fine. So we can get gears and planks. That's going to be good. Good. What else can I do? I could probably, though, shut down metal blocks for short term. Got plenty of scrap. That pile's going pretty quick, though. These guys should be okay. Only 2 have employment. That's fine. Oh, incoming dread already. Let's pause this. Let's pause this. We're going to come up here because there is something else I do want to do, and that is put another layer up here. This is going to be the slow build up. So what we're going to do, remove some things up here and build out this. Yeah, that should be fine. Because with that, I can come now over here at the same thing. Ew. And please build these in order. Oh. I think I can get them built in order. Because I think if I come build the levees out this way, and then come in here and make these 2 high priority. Okay, those are already built. These will mark 2 high. Here, they can come and just do their wonderful thing quite simply. Build right along. So these are all accessible right along to here. And the plan's going to be is just raise this up another notch. So hopefully we can get that done before the drought hits and get even more water in here. So I might as well come in and build those 2 levees. Yeah, we'll get that done. PDQ. Which means why don't I prioritize some haulers over here. I am going to make these 2 high. Get at least 3 haulers. Should take that away. Builder's going to build. Gathering logs over here. Clearing some space over here. That's going to be good. Okay. I think we are in a decent spot. Oh, you can see this is just going to overflow. Oh, free beaver here. Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink this. Maybe I should make this sluice gates as well. Because I only want this to fill in. Yeah, I think when we get the next, well, we got a drought. Once this gets lower, I'll put 2 sluice gates here. I think that's going to be a better play. Instead of all this water flooding over here, it'll eventually fill up over here. Oh, these guys need to go. Okay, let's pause. These guys need to go. And this is a bit of a flaw in my design as I want to build up. But let's get those going. Why that is important because I don't want the dams there. I want to hold back as much water as we can. Okay, this is not going to be successfully done in time for this drought. Oh well, it'll be fine. What could go wrong? Nothing. So I think what we're going to do is be in a bit of a build phase. Okay. Tell you what, let's just get all of this done, and then we can start talking about, oh, hang on, I will show this on camera, what comes next after we get this all nice and built up. Now we have another layer up there. It's going to take a hot moment before that actually produces anything of value, but you know what? It's there. It's going to help for sure. Now, are we not quite? Oh, we might be. You know what? I might even wait. I guess, no, you know what? For now, I'm just going to come in here, remove the dams, and I'm going to make these levees again. I think I had them levees at one point. They're going to be levees again. Simply because, well, you know what? This is the height, the top height. Well, this is it. Yeah, this sluice gate. These can be basically fully open, and I would be happy. In fact, we'll make them even 2.95. So, because basically, this is the deep area. These can only go 4 deep. This is not the RT. These are the Folktails, so that's as deep as she gets. Oh, a little muck of the water by just releasing a little more out. But we'll get one more of these guys open. And I think now is the time I can come in here, though, and unlock. Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it. The large tank. Oh, yeah. Now, the question is, yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here, and I am going to put in, do I do 1 or 2? You know what, we'll just do a double platform. Oops, sorry, wrong spot. Double platform. And then we're going to put in a large tank right here. And then I think that's going to be good enough for now. So let's do that. That's going to hold 1,200 units of water. Almost everything we have on the map at the moment. Now, speaking of map at the moment, these guys can go. All of this can go. That is a waste of space. This is the potato field man. Potato man. So let's come in. Put potatoes. I will run a path still through here. I like the idea of that. Here. Well, you know what? I was going to put a farm over here, but we might not need it at the moment. Because if we look at things, yeah, if we look at things here, this is almost cleared out. And that's because this here, a lot of oak trees, we're fine. While I'm over here, I'm going to remove this small tank, but I'm going to leave these guys as emergency backup pumps, at least for the moment. It's not going to hurt anything. Backup water storage, that's fine. These guys are just set to supply, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. So over here, I can probably get away with putting in some wheat. And I have plenty of carrots. Yeah, why don't we do that? We can start thinking about... So let's clear the planting area. Clear. Oops. No. Carrots stay. Here, come in with wheat. That is all reachable except that little spot. That's fine. The other thing you know what? I'm gonna do it. Yeah, hang on. Do I do it over here? Yeah, we're gonna do this first. Let's come here, and for 1,000 signs, we're gonna unlock the underground pile. Boom. Yes, thank you. We're gonna get rid of you. Don't worry, all those logs are still there. We're gonna put an underground pile. Set that to logs. We're gonna prioritize the building of that. And the reason why we're doing that is I have so many trees over here. This was full. So this one for 1,000 logs, that's I don't know, about 5.5 of these. So that is a space saver, my friends, a space saver. So that's going to be a good purchase. I only have 400 science. Are all you nerding out over here? You are. That is good news, because I also wouldn't mind. Let's speed things up. Unlocking the large warehouse. Oh, it's only 250 signs. Oh, wow. Okay. That is good. Now, that is 2 back. Okay, let's do that. We are going to put one here. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do this because that might signal something else coming. But let's put 4 of these guys here. I think that's going to be a good call. One of these is going to be carrots. Actually, let's make this one grilled potato man. This one, carrots. Lovely. This one can be just potato man. So what I want to do, I'm going to prioritize those two. Thank you very much. You know what's even a bigger priority? That. So, boom, boom. Too high priority that. And we'll also high priority picking up these logs because they are probably going to be very valuable to help building things. Do I have a spot? I can store them there. That is good. Okay. Got a lot of things on the go. So let's just zip along and get some of this built up. One thing I want to do to make things a tad more efficient is, we'll leave this bridge, but this bridge is pretty far away from a thoroughfare. In fact, technically there could be two, but this is the priority one here. Let's come in and put a platform, staircase. What do we have here? That is a 4. Let's unlock, I guess that was a 3. Let's unlock a 2. Come in, put a platform here, and then another 2. Oh, that looks a little jank. Not loving it. Not loving it at all. So let's rethink that. Actually, let's do that. That's going to give me some optionality. So, now we're just going to do a 4. After unlocking all of that, there we go. This, let's make a 2 high priority. Boom, boom, boom. That way, they can get these logs much faster, be a little faster for the beavers to get here. Now, even this guy might be faster coming this way. We'll find out soon enough. Definitely these guys over here have a long haul. Well, they do have this little swim shortcut, which is fine. It's fine. Okay, let's have a look. I did move these, by the way, should point that out. So it's going to take a moment because we are in a plank shortage. I did pause, boom, 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 all of these. There's only 2 operating, 77% power input. It's not that windy of a day, folks. Not that windy of a day. Ooh, let's turn off Mr. Smelter because he who dealt her. That is not good. The other thing, you know what I'm going to do? Why don't we come in? I'm going to pause. Let's slow down some of our growth here. Just a moment here. If we take away the top part of the wing, we are down to 7 free beavers. Okay, I think that's fine because these are paused for a good reason. There's nothing to do, but that is probably a good thing. Just not get a little too far over our skis here at the moment. But we have the capacity to grow. That is fine. But for now, we've got a little odd jobs to do here and there. Zip around. We're good here. You know what I could do? This can go. Ha-ha! Blueprint mode. Gone. And gone. There we go. Nice. All right, well, there's not much else I can do except wait. Now let's point something out here. We're at 3,100 water, so plenty of water. You can see there's still plenty of water here. All 3 of these guys are fully operational. This guy's full. Love it. And then if I was to have a little look-see at our food, it's not bad. We're almost topped out. Almost. But as soon as this, we'll have plenty more storage space. That's going to be good. I do have wheat growing. Ooh. You know what? I should plant some more wheat. But the wheat no good unless I can do something else with it. So we're going to zoop up here. And we're going to go to food. And I'm going to unlock the gristmill. Because we need to turn the wheat into flour. So let's do that. For 180 signs. Barely. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're not going to transmit power easily, are you? I thought you would. Is that because... Oh, that is too high. Ah, here we go. We're going to have to go like this. See? That too high? That perfect. Okay. But in fact, I think... I wouldn't mind trying to fit a storage in. If I can put a little medium warehouse. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Now I'm going to have to connect that to power. Though I'm not sure. Is that transmitting power? Oh, it might be. I think it is. Oh, it is. I don't need you. Okay, let's prioritize this. This, we're going to have wheat flour. Just a little bit of storage. Okay. Oh, let's not over prioritize things there, Sargon. We do that a lot. Okay. Because this has got to get built. What does this require? Planks and gears. Planks and gears. All right. So I think we got to get through this drought until we've got some more building materials. Another drought is done and dusted. Now, what I need to do here, before we get too far into the sweat season, is do something I said I was going to do during the drought. I'm going to come in here. Oh, no, hang on. Those are fine. No. Actually, did I do it? Maybe I did. Yeah, it was this. That's fine. That keeps it... Yeah, no, we're fine. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, one thing I'm not going to do at this point is I was going to make this a farm area, but as you can see, when we run out of water, she dry as a bone, man. Dry as a bone. Now, I might as well also start another layer up. I think that's going to be a good thing. And that might be where I stop. I'm not certain. Let's come in here. And we are just going to take away the top path. Come in. Put the levees around. Can I even reach that? The answer is no. Can I reach that now? The answer is yes. Now here I'm going to have to build a nice little way up. It's going to be a little frustrating. A little frustrating. Oh, you know what? Maybe what I could do... What do I do? This. I can then build this up. And then I can put another staircase up here as needed. Yeah, let's do this, because this could end up being my scaffolding if I decide to come up further. So, what we're going to have to do, though... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a bit of a project, which is probably not one that's going to get done today, because I don't think we're going that long today. But if I was to come along here, and actually, let's just apparently jam things up. If I was to come right along here, right along this edge, this can be a slow burn of a project. Just something the beavers can do when the beavers got nothing to do but beaver. Come on up. Oh, I do need to actually come up one higher. What was I thinking? Okay. We can do this. And then a double. And then just run pathing right along. There we go. Then come all the way around here. All the way around here. All the way around here. Oh, they're not going to easily get here, though. Dang it. I was thinking they could get around, but not easily. Because they need to run along here. I guess maybe as soon as I can. Okay, let's do high priority all this so they can work their way up. And they can do that at their own leisure. And here we'll do high priority this so we can get this done as well. Okay, so this will hold more water. I doubt it's going to get done this wet season. It's a bit of a tall order. But what can't help is I got 17 free beavers. Actually, 18. You're fired. You're fired. That's paused. Oh, I need to put some resin in. Not here, obviously. You know what? This is no longer valuable here. nor is this at this point. Let's get rid of that, and nor is this particular storage. There we go. Wow, look at all those grilled potatoes, man. Grilled potato man. Come on. Bad water, please. Thank you. I need the power. Speaking of power, yeah, I didn't need power connection. It does flow through the district center. So, Solia here is making some wheat flour. That is good. Oh yeah, I got distracted. What I want to do is come over here, and I'm going to put in another builder's hut. And I guess with the help of a double platform, I'm going to come in and put another hauling post in. That way, my free beavers, they can beaver and work like the rest of the beavers here. There we go. Let's high priority this. Set this to 10 workers and make that a 2 high priority. So as we get more blanks and, well, what do we need here? Blanks and I got enough logs. We can get more builders, more haulers. They can even come up and clean up some of this mess. Would be lovely. That mess would be lovely. Oh, you know what I should do while I'm thinking about it? Why don't we also be lovely? Before all these trees fill in over here, I am going to put in a tapper shack. Do I leave space for a 3x? Yeah, let's do that. What I mean by a 3x is a large storage. Let's come in here, storage. Ooh, that's actually not even going to work in that spot either. So let's rethink that. Good catch. Put in a tapper shack. If I put that here, and then if I put in a medium warehouse, back that off one. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to back that off because I might want to run a... Well, you know what? No. I'm going to jam myself in purposefully. Okay, let's come back here. Medium warehouse. I am going to, as I said, set it here. Back it off one. Run. Path. But to make sure nothing gets built here, or sorry, no trees come in, I can take the opportunity. Gotta put, oh, let's put it there. Keep the spooky forest away. And 500 signs, beaver statue. Yes, let's do that up here. Because that's exactly where a beaver statue should go. Which tells me I probably should take the opportunity to put in a beaver statue. Beaver statue. And a couple lanterns and a couple shrubs. You know what? Actually, I'm going to rotate these lanterns. At least these two. Can we come back? Yeah, let's rotate it over the path. I think that's going to look a little better. Yeah, let's do that. Now you can see, yeah, I'm just a shortage of everything. Shortage of everything. But plenty of beavers are working. I just need to let some time pass. That's fine. Oh, almost got that all. Thankfully, no beaver. Oh, I was going to say beaver stuck. No, just a beaver injured. Just a beaver injured. So we can come in here. Come in and add in some sluice gates. Once again, we'll kind of just leave it to build. And yeah, I think that is pretty darn good. All right, well, let's, because I do want to put in the ability to make some bread. I think I'm going to have to just wait a minute. Let's wait and get some more of this built up before we continue things on. Made some pretty darn good progress here. This guy's built. This one, almost 7 planks. Now, of course, being in a drought don't help. Don't have enough power. How much power am I pulling? 500 supply, 200 demand. This means I could probably turn you on. Right? Yeah, that's right. I thought there would just be more. Okay. And then, okay, let's just do that. That should be fine for now. I am going to get rid of this and this. I'm going to come, yeah, those two storage areas not needed at the moment. Let's come here. I'll do that. I am going to actually add 2 farms for a couple reasons. One, I can't reach all the way over, so let's reach all the way over and go boom chaka-laka. Okay, go there. And let's do another one here. Flip you around. And this way I get even more efficient, which means I can now turn back on or open back up a couple of lodges. That's going to give me 6 beavers. That's going to fill this. Now I've got a bunch of jobs paused, so I'm going to unpause 2 more. And since I get injuries, that should work, and of course the natural cycle of life. So that should work out quite well. I am tempted, I tell you, temptation island here, of making a larger carrot patch. And I should also point out, look at this, 10 logs. This has been a bottleneck now, suddenly. Oh, actually, I have a funny feeling these aren't on cut. Come on, cut you down. Go, go, go. There you go. Yeah, that is holding things back. The fact that going through all my logs, because it's so much on build. So not good. But we have one more thing to build. But let's have a little look-see, just make sure everything else is hunky-dory. Oh yeah, what's taking up a lot of those logs is this. Need some planks. Yeah, plank shortage. They're making some decent effort around here. Very happy about that. That is good news. So let's do the one more thing. As I said, these guys, all of this, that's secondary. They can do their thing. As long as it's done by next wet season, we should be fine. But yeah, we have wheat. In fact, I actually have wheat flour. It's all full up there. So let's come in and unlock the bakery for 160 signs. Booyah. That sneaks in pretty good there. Do we want to go here maybe? Here? Here? Good question. Well, if I was to eventually dynamite that, but I might want to have that path flow through. So let's put you... Ooh, good question. Because I could... You know what? I don't know. Let's go here. Let's do this. Let's do that. So, I'm going to prioritize. Actually, we're going to too high prioritize these guys. I'm going to high prioritize this guy because I would like to get some bread. What do I need? 15 planks, 10 gears, and some logs. Gears? Oh, I got planks. I'm starting to get logs. All right. That is some good news. Oh, you should also notice, I just saw a comment come in on my last episode, so it actually went live today, and I'm recording episode 5 at the same time. Like, yeah, there's no overflow. Yeah, that is currently, I'm going to emphasize currently by design. Well, actually, there it overflows. See, don't need to worry about it. No, like, I'm not looking to green and have water flow off the map that easily. In fact, maybe what I should do, I'm going to raise this just a tad. Because in theory, I'd rather have the water overflow down in through this part of the colony, come down here. Eventually, this is going to get dealt with, hopefully next episode. So I can have even more water come down here, do its thing. And then I can maybe block this off so that truly this is the overflow. And so then maybe I build an overflow here. Or a bypass. That could be another option. Something for me to think about because I wouldn't mind keeping things green. This being my main pumping area. You know, things to think about. If you got an idea, let me know. Like, well, obviously this will get blocked off, but should build a little bypass. So this is at the perfect height. Or probably simplistic sake of having it just overflow as needed. Which means, oh, I could build it. No, I don't want to build it up one. Do I come around? Ooh, that could be an option. I could build inside here with sluice gates, water, so it always would stay full, block this off, and then have this over. Ooh, I could do that, maybe. I don't know. Could get a little tricky here. But let's come here. This is the important thing. I'm going to high prioritize this job, make some bread. Ooh, I need maple trees. Ooh, oh yeah, that's right. Folktails love their maple. And I just got pine. Nobody likes a pine pastry. You think the beavers might, considering they love chewing on a tree, but guess not. Oh, that's wheat. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna do a small mulligan. Let's come in here, put double. Come around, put a little storage. And I am going to put in wheat. Wheat. Is that wheat? Yeah, that's wheat. Let's prioritize one of these. This, I'm going to switch to bread. Bread, there we go. Yeah, empty that. And why I want that is quite simply primary food sources, at least for now. Grilled potatoes, carrots, which I have 0 of. Well, I'm gonna get the bread going, and I might need to make this carrots. But it's also why I've added farmers, which they will come on stream. We got 14 little kits there, so that we can farm much more efficiently throughout the season. So should not slow things down. You know what? I'm going to prioritize one of these to be carrots. Just so the fact that they know what their job is to get some darn carrots. That would be awesome. This wheat will come online. You know what? I think we are in a mighty fine position to finish things off. You can see we have this being built out as needed to hold back even more water. We have a nice little pine forest being generated up here, which, free pine. And over here, brand spanking new housing area, which I think is going to allow us to expand our industrial capacity, maybe reach for explosives, and who knows, maybe dirt. But, as dawn breaks here, these beavers got to get to work. And I think it's, we've done a lot of work today. So, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.